Hello my lovelies, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well. I should have figured out what day it is before I started filming because I just realized I got yesterday's day wrong. I think I said it was day 12 and it was day 13. So today must be day 14. Yeah, that's right. Day 14. And today we have a tension releasing flow. So we're going to be focusing on the shoulders, on the upper back, upper body, but also flowing at the same time. So we're obviously going to get the hamstrings and the hips, and it's just going to be a nice little class. If you feel like you're storing a lot of tension in the upper body, so if you work at a desk and you're hunched over, or you do a lot sat down in the car, this is going to be a wonderful class to feel you open, to open your upper body. Okay, I'm going to stop talking. Let's hope this class goes better than this intro. Don't forget to like this video if you enjoy it, subscribe to stay updated, and of course leave me a comment below. It will help my channel out a lot. And yeah, I'm gonna stop talking. Okay my lovelies, we are gonna start in our child's pose at the end of the mat. And we're just gonna find some nice deep breaths here. As always, letting the mind join us on the mat. So bringing your attention, your awareness away from the outside world, whatever might be going on. It can wait. As we draw our energy, we draw our awareness to the body and to the breath. And we spend some time giving our body, our internal world, the awareness that it deserves. So arriving on your mat by finding 3 deep breaths. And then slowly, if you can, walk your fingertips a little further away. And from here, if you can as well, this is all optional, lifting onto the fingertips and just starting to press your way into the sides of the body. So you might find the stretch deepens, the stretch into the hips. We're just gently moving side to side. Just gently starting to open into the shoulders, into the upper back. And slowly draw forward on your next inhale. In our tabletop position. Inhale, right arm lifts as we stack the shoulders and let the gaze look up towards that right thumb. Exhale, thread the needle, right arm underneath your left arm. Come all the way down to that right shoulder, right side of the head. Left arm might want to stretch out and overhead, or wrap your left arm around the back. Try and find that right thigh. We're going to take 3 deep breaths here. Before we release, I've got a little challenge. If you want to find your balancing tabletop, extend the left leg, balancing on the left toes, and then maybe see if you can lift that left leg up. Keep the hips nice and square. And holding, if you're in it, 1 more breath. Well done. Slowly draw that left leg back in. Left hand underneath the left shoulder. Inhale, reach all the way up. Stack the shoulders again, lift the gaze. And we do other side. Exhale, right arm down. Inhale, left arm lifts, let the gaze follow. Exhale, left arm under right arm, all the way down to that left shoulder, left side of the head. Right arm either up and over, or we find that bind around the back. Keep these breaths nice and deep, allowing for the expansion of the belly, and the navel drawing back towards the spine as you exhale. I'm going to throw that little challenge in there if you want it. We extend the right leg, balancing on the right toes, maybe that's enough. Or we lift that right leg up and off the mat. Slowly bringing it back. Right arm releases, right hand underneath the right shoulder. Inhale, we reach all the way up, stack the shoulders, lift the gaze. And exhale back into our tabletop position. On your next exhale, tuck the toes underneath and find downward facing dog. Notice how your down dog feels today. And gently start to walk it out. Finding any little extra movements here that feel good. Perfect. Sending the gaze between the hands, we're going to walk those feet forward. Meeting in ragdoll at the top of the mat. Take a moment to just gently rock out from side to side. And slowly just release the arms down. Start to roll up on your inhale, stacking the vertebrae one at a time on top of each other. And inhale, the head lifts. If you've got room, either side, arms can sweep up and round if you've got a wall in the way. Like me, press the palms together, inhale, lift the gaze. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lengthen the spine, open the chest. Bending into the knees, step back to high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. On your next inhale, right leg lifts, three-legged dog. Exhale, stack the hips, open right hip over left hip. So I'm going to throw in a little extra option if you want more of a challenge. Drop down to the left forearm and find your funky down dog. So this is a great opener for the shoulder. Crown of the head is lifted off the mat. To make it a little bit more challenging, we bring the right fingers underneath the right shoulder. Then we extend that right arm out to the side. Holding wherever you are for 3 more breaths. Slowly drawing that right hand back in. Well done. Press back up onto both hands. Right foot between the hands. Lower all the way down to the left knee. From here, we want to stay leaning forward so that we have a nice flat spine. So that we're not arching into the lower back, but we're going to rest our hands, so interlace our fingers together, and just rest them onto the top of the thigh. Relaxing as much as you can into the hips. And we're going to start to round through the spine now. So this is a great stretch for our psoas muscle and for our upper back. As we exhale, we want to lift out of the hip crease. So draw yourself away from the thigh. Round the spine and tuck the chin in towards the chest. Inhale, slowly move towards the thigh as we sink back forward into the hips. We do that 2 more times. Exhale, press onto the top of the thigh, draw yourself off the thigh. Chin to the chest, round the spine. Slowly relax into the hips on your inhale. 1 more. Exhale, draw back, round the spine, chin to the chest. Slowly sink back into the hips as you inhale. Perfect. Hands come down, framing that right foot. Back toes tuck underneath, knee lifts. Step to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway straighten out the spine, open up through the chest. Keep that length through the spine as we exhale, forward fold. Inhale, palms together over the head. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lengthen the spine, open the chest. Bending into the knees, step back to high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Perfect, we switch sides. Inhale, left leg lifts, three-legged dog. Exhale, stack left hip over right hip. Left heel to the right glute. You hold here or we drop down to the right forearm. We bring the left fingers underneath the left shoulder and then extend the arm out to the side. Holding strong for 3 breaths. Well done, left hand draws in and press all the way back up onto both hands. Left foot between the hands. Lower down to the right knee. Good, so from here, interlace the fingers. We're resting onto the top of the thigh, leaning forward. Then exhale draws us back. So we press away from the thigh, we tuck the chin in towards the chest and round into the upper back. Inhale, slowly sink forward into the hips. Well done, we're going to do 2 more. Exhale, draw back. Inhale, sink forwards. Got 1 more. Exhale to round, chin to the chest. Spread the shoulder blades away from each other. And slowly sink back into the hips as you inhale, leaning onto the thigh. Good, slowly release the hands down, frame the left foot. Back toes tuck underneath, knee lift, step to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lengthen. And exhale to fold. Inhale, palms overhead, lift the gaze. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lengthen the spine, open the chest. Bend into the knees, step back, high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. This time in our down dog, we're going to walk the feet to the edge of the mat. We're finding a twist. Right hand comes down to find the outside of the left leg as far down as you can reach. On your exhale, see if you can bend into your right elbow, drawing yourself up and underneath your left arm. See if the gaze can follow. We're staying here for 3 breaths. Slowly come back through center. We switch sides. Really use the breath to help you here. So maybe on your exhale, you go a little bit deeper into that stretch. Slowly coming back to center. We're going to leave the feet at the edges of the mat and slowly walk the hands in. So we're in a little bit of a wider ragdoll. Hold the elbows, crown of the head drops, and just take a little sway from side to side. And we're going to do the same thing here, so finding a twist. Left hand is going to come down and find the outside of the right leg. Inhale as we start to stack the shoulders, open up through the chest. You can hold as high up the leg as you need to. Really focus on drawing that left shoulder under the right shoulder. If If you want a little bit extra, you find a bind. So wrap this right arm around the back, reaching down towards that left thigh, and use it to spin the chest open. Slowly release, switch sides, right hand outside of the left leg. Inhale, left arm lifts, stack the shoulders, draw right shoulder underneath left shoulder. And maybe we reach round for that right thigh, drawing that left shoulder back. Well done, slowly release both hands down. We're walking all the way out into high plank. And on our exhale, chaturanga arms, we're going to lower all the way down to our belly. Okay, from here we're going to find our broken wings. This is one of my favorite poses for releasing tension from the front of the body. So extending our right arm out to the side, bending the elbow. Elbow is in line with the shoulder, hand is in line with the elbow. From here, we want to roll in towards our right side. Bring the left leg up and over. And you can do whatever you wish with this left hand. I like to keep it underneath the left shoulder, but you can extend it or mirror the right arm. But if you have it underneath your left shoulder, when you exhale, you can gently press into the fingertips and just draw your body further over towards that right side to deepen that stretch. I'm going to pause here for 5 breaths. Perfect, slowly come back to center. Same thing, but on the other side. Left arm up, make sure that elbow is in line with the shoulder, and we come all the way over with our right leg, rolling onto the left side of the body if you can. And whatever you want with that right arm, you're finding whatever feels good in your body. I'm gonna stay here again for those 5 deep breaths. Slowly coming back to center. Perfect. From here, we're slowly going to round all the way back to tabletop position. Take the chin to the chest and just press into the upper back. Maybe give the hips and the shoulders a little wiggle from side to side. Coming into neutral spine. We can't do a tension releasing class without our puppy pose, so extend the arms forward. Slowly melt either your forehead or your chin and your chest towards the mat. Nice deep breaths here, just relaxing the chest. Heart center to the mat with every exhale. And you have your choice to stay in your puppy pose with the arms extended, or we come forward, dropping the forearms to the mat. Resting on the elbows, we bring the palms of the hands together. And then slowly we go back into that puppy pose, keeping the palms overhead. Your forehead can rest, or it can hover, so we should be feeling more of a stretch into the tops of the shoulders now. Staying here again. Relaxing into each exhale. Slowly release the hands down. Walk them all the way back in as you sit back to your heels. If you can't take your forehead to the mat, then just widen your knees out a little bit further. Let the arms come around the body. I like to hold the heels, so if you can reach your heels, see if you can hold on to them. Let the spine round, let the shoulders relax, and if you want here, take a little rock from side to side, releasing any tension from the forehead. Slowly coming up to seated. And you can sit however is most comfortable. I'm going to sit cross-legged. And we are going to finish with a neck stretch because we tend to hold a lot of tension in our neck. So it's just going to be a nice little stretch to end our practice. So sitting up nice and tall on your inhale. You can close the eyes here. Walk the fingertips all the way out to the side and draw your shoulders down. So we should already be feeling a stretch into the top of the shoulders. On your next inhale, right arm lifts. On your exhale, right hand comes to hold the left side of the head. Gently draw your right ear to your right shoulder. Walk those left fingertips away. Relax the face, let the head be heavy. And just let that stretch deepen ever so slightly with each exhale. And then gently from here, just look down towards the floor or to the mat, and you want to tuck your chin in towards the chest, bring it in towards the right shoulder. Move the hand to the back of the head, and we should feel the stretch moving slightly more into the back of the neck. Keep those left fingertips walking away. 4 more breaths here. Slowly releasing, we reach the fingertips out again. Inhale, left arm lifts. Exhale, left hand, right side of the head. This time, left ear draws to the left shoulder and we walk away with our right fingers. Slowly draw the chin in towards the chest and in towards the left shoulder. Left hand moves to the back of the head. Final stretch here. Slowly release the left hand down. Big inhale draws the palms together over the head. And your exhale brings them to the heart center. A moment to thank yourself for taking this time out of your day, devoting it to both the mind and the body. Bow the head to the heart. Namaste.